never knew such a day could come, and I never knew such a love could be inside of one. I never knew what my life was for, but now that you're here, I know for sure.
I never knew till I looked in your eyes.
No, babe.
I wasn't complete till the day you walked into my life. And I never knew that my heart could feel so precious and pure. One love so real.
I just see you every morning when I open my eyes. I just feel your heart beating beside me every night. We just feel this way together till the end of all time. Can I just spend my life with you? Now, baby, the days and the weeks and the years will roll by, but nothing will change the love inside of you and I.
And baby, I'll never find any words that could explain just how much my heart, my life, my soul you've changed. When no one else understands, we tell God and the whole world I know you're my man. You're my man. How much I love you. One touch of my hand. Oh, baby. And I just spend my life with you.
No touch has ever felt so wonderful.
And no deeper love I've never known. I swear this love is true. Now and forever to you. Only for you. To you. Feel your heart beating next to me every night. Feel this way together till the end of all time. Can I just spend my life with you?
And I hope, baby, when you run to
No one else.
run to
Butterflies is what I feel inside. And every time it's like my first time away. And I can never find the words to say. You're the perfect girl. You were made for me.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. You got my head spinning, no kidding. I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright.
Welcome and good afternoon. We're gathered here today on this lovely afternoon in the presence of family and friends to celebrate one of life's greatest moments. We're here to give recognition and worth to the beauty of love and to add our best wishes and blessings today to the words that will unite Sarah and Kariem in holy matrimony. I know today they want to say thank you to all of you who are here today, who have made the sacrifice to be here for their wedding. Although looking around, maybe sacrifice is not quite the right word, but thank you for your presence here today, because it means for them that they are surrounded by family and friends, people who are most important to them on this most important day for them. As much as today is a celebration of Sarah and Kareem's marriage, it's also a celebration of their love. Their love has grown and matured over time, And today they decided to spend their lives together as husband and wife. For them, this marriage is both a pledge of enduring love and an expression of their commitment to each other. For the rest of us, it's a chance to be reminded of the bonds of family and friends and how important those bonds are to all of us. You know, Kariem and Sarah, marriage is the most important of all earthly relationships. It should be entered into thoughtfully and carefully, with full understanding of its sacred nature. You know, marriage can be fragile because it requires exactly the right mixture of dependence and independence that creates an atmosphere of care and consideration. Now, marriage, like any other cycle of life, has its ups and downs, its beautiful moments, and some that aren't quite so pretty. Some that will be very happy, some that will be sad. It will take faith for both of you to go forward, not knowing exactly what the future holds for you as a couple. It will take commitment from both of you to hold true to the vows you make here today as husband and wife. Now remember, today's ceremony is a celebration, a public recognition of what already exists in your heart, the love that's there. This is your marriage to define, your marriage to make real, and your marriage to live. In the Bible, 1 Corinthians 13 says, love is patient, love is kind, love is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. Love is not irritable or resentful. It doesn't rejoice in wrongdoing, but love rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things and believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. And finally, verse 8, it says, love never fails. And since you have both hands out together, Kariem, I want you to put your hands on top of Sarah's, please, like that. I want you both to look at your hands as I have this next reading, which is entitled, These Are the Hands. The author is unknown. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you today. These are the hands that are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours, as together you build your future. These are the hands that will love you passionately and will cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other can. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or doubt racks your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe tears from your eyes, tears of joy, and sometimes tears of sorrow. These are the hands that will help hold your family together as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And finally, it says, these are the hands that even when wrinkled with age, will still be reaching for yours, still giving that same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. These are the hands. And Kariem, I want you to look at your hands there on top of Sarah's. Probably the last time you have the upper hand in this marriage. Don't get used to that. Most married men don't have that very often, so take advantage of it when you get the chance. I speak from many years of experience. You know, Kariem and Sarah, you're going to get a lot of advice during your marriage. In fact, you probably already have. So let me be the first today to give you 3 pieces of advice I always give to brides and grooms on their wedding day. First of all, be thankful every day. Thankful to God for the person who's standing here in front of you, who has chosen to make a life with you as your spouse. You're blessed to have found each other, and my hope and prayer is that you have a long, happy life together as husband and wife. Secondly, make each other the recipient of daily kindness. You know, the world can be a hard place, and each of us is subject to hard knocks in life. Your hugs and kisses, your kind words and thoughts, little notes you leave for each other on the kitchen table. Maybe nowadays, the text messages you send each other on your cell phones. Those things make a world of difference in marriage over the years. Finally, I think most importantly, make truth the bedrock of your marriage. Every good marriage I've ever seen is built on trust and respect. And that trust and respect can only be maintained if both of you are open and honest with each other, no matter how small the exchange might be. Now, my hope and prayer is that you have a long, happy life together as husband and wife, and you be blessed with a lovely home and blessed with a lovely family. Kariem, the best advice I can give you today as a groom is the advice I got years ago when I got married. A good friend of mine told me on my wedding day, if your wife's not happy, you're not going to be happy. You know, of all the profound truths of life, that's probably the deepest and most consistent. You make Sarah a happy woman, I guarantee you'll be a happy man. Somebody told me the other day, happy wife, happy life. That's a good motto for most married men to live by. I want to ask you now to turn and face your family and friends. Family and friends, please stand. You know, this afternoon as family and friends, you form a community of support that starting today will be supporting Kariem and Sarah in this marriage. I want to ask you in the years to come to always stand behind this couple, but never between them. Offer them your love and your support, give them your advice and your encouragement when it's needed. In these ways, you can honor this marriage into which they've come today to be joined as husband and wife. If you want to make that promise to support this marriage in the years to come, please say, we do. We do. Okay, thank you. Please be seated again. We come now to the section of the ceremony that we call the wedding vows. We don't use the word vow much anymore in English. But the idea of vow is the idea of a promise or a pledge. And today, Kariem, you're pledging your love to Sarah. Sarah, you're promising your love to Kariem. To me, these are sacred vows. And if we keep these vows, we'll have a happy marriage. I like the word we use in Spanish here in the Dominican vow. It's the word voto, V-O-T-O. That's also the same word we use for voting in the election. So that's what you're doing there for each other. You're voting for each other. Kariem, I want you to look Sarah in the eyes, please. Do you, Kariem Cullum, standing here in the presence of God and these witnesses, solemnly pledge your faith and love to Sarah Wiseman. You promise to live with her according to God's ordinance in the holy state of matrimony. You promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health and forsaking all others. Keep yourself only unto her, and through God's grace, promise to be to her a faithful and devoted husband as long as you both shall live. Sarah, you, Sarah Wiseman, standing here in the presence of God and these witnesses, solemnly pledge your faith and love to Kariem Cullum. You promise to live with him according to God's ordinance in the holy state of matrimony. You promise to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health and forsaking all others. Keep yourself only unto him, and through God's grace, promise to be to him a faithful and devoted wife as long as you both shall live.
I do.
You know, the wedding ring has been symbol and sign of husbands and wives for a long, long time. And Sarah, this is a beautiful ring you're going to put in your finger today. Let this ring be the sign and seal of your marriage. Every time you glance down and see this ring on your finger, you're going to be reminded of Kareem's love for you and the love you have for him. So Kareem, take that, please. And repeat after me. I, Kareem, take you, Sarah, to be my wife, my partner in life, and my one true love. I will cherish our union and love you more each day. I will trust you and respect you, laugh with you, and cry with you, loving you faithfully through good times and bad. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love. And Sarah, your response, I'll wear it gladly.
I'll wear it gladly.
Whenever I look at it.
Whenever I look at it.
I'll remember this day
I'll remember this day.
and the vows we've made. Kareem's ring, please. Sarah, repeat after me, please. I, Sarah,
I, Sarah,
take you, Kareem,
Kareem,
to be my husband, my partner in life,
my partner in life,
and my one true love. I will cherish our union
I will cherish our union.
and love you more each day. I will trust you and respect you, laugh with you and cry with you, loving you faithfully through good times and bad. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love. And Kareem, your response, I'll wear it gladly. Whenever I look at it, I'll remember this day and the vows we've made. Thank you. Wilbur Peterson wrote a poem years ago called The Art of a Good Marriage. I like it a lot. It says this: happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In marriage, the little things are always the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry. It's in no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon, but should continue through the years. It's having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It's standing together, facing the world, forming a circle of love that gathers in your whole family. It's doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in a spirit of joy. It's speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways on a daily basis. It's not looking for perfection in each other, but it's cultivating flexibility and patience, understanding. I think most importantly, it's sense of humor. It's having the capacity to forgive and forget. It's giving each other an atmosphere in which each of you can grow old together. It's establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, the dependence is mutual, and the obligations are reciprocal. It's not only marrying the right partner, it's being the right partner. At this time, we have what's called the Unity Sand Ceremony. Sarah, you going to go first? Right forward in the middle there.
No worries, still, no worries, still. Go back and forth, okay? There you go. That's good. All right, green. Some ears. Keep going.
Good job, you're a pro.
Good job,
Marty.
Okay, Mark, good. Okay, that's good, that's good.
Good job. You should turn it around. You can see it better in the back. Gotta make it all the way back home.
Okay, there we go.
Sarah, you got to come here and sign and smile at the camera at the same time, which is almost impossible.
Not for Sarah, they Sarah figure it out. She can smile at any time. Right. Perfect measure.
Wiseman or Cullen?
Wise. Come on, first. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. All right, there you go.
The best man come sign here where it says I'm paying for all this.
What? No, they didn't tell me none of that. American tradition. Best man pays for what?
It's your wedding, right? Right? You put this together. This is all you.
One of my favorite poems for weddings is one by American poet E.E. Cummings that was written a long time ago. It's entitled, I Carry Your Heart. I want you to look each other in the eyes as I have this last reading. I carry your heart with me. I carry it in my heart. I'm never without it. Anywhere I go, you go. Whatever is done by only me is your doing. I fear no fate, for you are my fate. I want no world, for beautiful you are my world. And you are whatever a moon was always meant to be. Whatever a sun will always sing is you. Now here's the deepest secret that nobody knows. A secret that grows higher than the soul can hope or the mind can hide. And this is the wonder that's keeping the stars apart. I carry your heart. I carry it in my heart. Family and friends, please stand. Kariem and Sarah, we've heard today your promise to share your lives together as in marriage. We also recognize and respect the vows you've had here this afternoon as husband and wife. We also recognize the exchange of rings you've had here today to symbolize your marriage. So let me conclude by saying, may the love that brought you together continue to grow and mature over the years. You're blessed to have found each other. And my hope and prayer is that you have a long, happy life together as husband and wife. Now, by the authority granted unto me as a minister of the gospel of the Church of Christ, I now declare that Kariem Cullum and Sarah Wiseman are husband and wife, and you may seal your marriage with a kiss.
Moving at the speed of light into eternity. Yeah. Tonight
just say I do. Tell me right now, baby. Tell me right now, baby. Baby, just say I do. Tell me right now, baby. Tell me right now, baby, baby. Oh, it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey, baby, I think I wanna marry you.
This was the most important speech of my life, and I am unprepared because I bawled every time I tried to write something. Marty's the dolphin. I tried to write a speech, and I ended up writing a letter to Sarah instead. And there's just no words that could say how much I love you, and how dear you are to me, and how awesome Kariem is, and how perfect he is for you. There were times I didn't think you'd ever get married. I didn't think anybody could ever handle Sarah. I really didn't. And Kariem stepped up and took the job. And he's going to take care of this little boy here who is so special. And I'm so, so happy for you. And I'm so glad that we're all here to share with her. And I'm glad that Mom brought us together and gave me my sister. I love you guys, and I wish you all the best. Cheers! Cheers, Marty! Cheers!
As the best man, I don't have anything prepared either because I asked every day this week was I supposed to have anything prepared. Sarah and Kariem. They both told me no. And a while back I introduced them. Kariem was newly single and he just asked me, where are the single ladies at? And Sarah was the first one I could think of. And I remember Sarah texting me saying, I hate you because things didn't work out between me and your brother. But now we're here and I've been talking about this is my day, this and that because, you know, they're together, they're married now, and we're all one happy family. And I can't complain about it, I'm happy for them, but this is not my day. I want to say congratulations to Kariem, congratulations to Sarah. Welcome to our family, and we're proud to be a part of your family. And dolphins. And like we said on the beach, y'all for life.
Cheers! Cheers! Cheers!
It's my day.
Woo! It's all about you.
Summer sunshine, pour your sweetness over me.